Halo semuanya, selamat malam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo guys, how are you today? Hello everyone.
Hello, Mister.
Hey, Agnes, Siti Cahya, Wulan Febriana, and Anggi Miftahul Rizky. Mostly, I don't teach much in the IELTS class, so let's let's to know each other. I do believe that most of you know me. I'm Hilman, and the only new thing that I handle in IELTS class, basically I'm teaching writing. However, when the participant number is not reaching the limits, and also I can see that not all of you ready to study writing, so we can study something easier, and I think that speaking is much more easier to practice. Okay, some of you are new, I think, so let's I want to ask you some question. Halo Bulan, apa kabar? Halo Bulan.
I'm great, Kak.
Okay, can you introduce yourself first?
Okay, speak English atau biasa?
Inggris dong, it is speaking class.
Okay. Hi everybody. My name is Wulan, and my old is 18 years old right now, and I'm working right now.
Where are you
And
come from?
decided to.
Where are you come from?
I'm from Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta. Okay. I want to give you some question related to a daily routine. What is your typical morning routine?
Mm,
So
breakfast.
like, yeah, what you're good with breakfast? Any others?
Reading a book. I'm always reading a book in the morning.
Okay. Do you think that breakfast is important to start the day?
Yeah, it's important for me.
Why?
Because it's a refresh my brain.
Do you think that why some people dislike breakfast? What is the reasons?
Mm, why I feel refreshed? Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know why, but I felt my day.
Okay. What kind of books do you read in the morning?
Not book, but like manga. It's
Oh, okay.
like a book. I really like a teenager.
So you just reading, but any type of readings, not only like reading a book.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of contents from books, from anything you read you like the most?
mm, about high school.
Mhm.
Yeah, how we spend a time at
Okay.
school like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm, yeah, like that.
Okay. Basically, I think that Wulan ini udah bisa reaching the point, udah bisa ini. Tapi kayaknya kalau untuk ngomong yang lebih panjang gitu, saya kayak harus ngomong in 1 minute misalnya, itu
Yeah.
kayaknya masih belum ya.
Yeah. I have to thinking very much.
Iya, soalnya kedengeran gitu kan. Apalagi kalau misalnya di IELTS itu kan kayak di part 1 tuh boleh sih pendek-pendek, tapi kalau udah part 2, part 3 tuh kan you have to talk longer. That's why you need to practice more. But I do believe that you I think that you are ready for doing so, because when I read something, when I read the question, you know the meanings. It means that you have the vocabulary, so you just need to practice to speak longer.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, thank you, Wulan.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Anggi. Halo, Anggi. Halo, Anggi Miftahul. Halo, Anggi.
Halo Kak.
Okay, can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Anggi Nikolisi. You can call me Anggi. And I'm 22 years old. I'm psychology student in Gunadharma University, and I'm from Tangerang.
Okay. What do you like about psychology?
I like to study about behavior, behavior of human, and something like that about recruitment or training in company
Mhm.
like that.
In your mind, what do people think about psychology student?
Most of people think that psychology student will know everything in this world. Like if I say I'm psychology student, the first question I will get is, can you read my mind or can you read my characters or something like that?
Basically, it is like what is happening on the top. I mean, your answer. So some people think like that. Psychology student, can you read your mind, my mind? Can you- Okay, is it difficult to study psychology?
Hmm?
Is it easy or difficult to study psychology?
Not at all. It's a little hard, or I think it's hard to me. I don't know for others, but for me
Mhm.
it's hard
What is
because
the
I
most difficult part of it?
hmm?
What is the most difficult part of it?
For me it's hard to know, like there are some psychology tests, and
Mm.
there is like what the name is Wartec test, and people will draw something in the paper, and I have to read their character from their their drawing, like their lines, it's thick or not, something like that.
Okay,
It's I understand, yes.
okay. I want to read some question related to the part three. What is the attitude toward arriving late in your country? What is the attitude toward arriving late in your country?
Hmm, aku masih kurang ngerti sir sama pertanyaan.
What is the
Sorry.
attitude toward arriving? Mungkin sikap orang kali ya terhadap datang terlambat di negaramu, something like that.
It's normal in Indonesia.
Okay.
When we make gathering or something like that, and we make appointment like at 7 a.m. and most of my friends will will go at 7 a.m. from their home, and it's
Okay.
not near from the place.
Do you support people who come late?
No, because I don't like to wait someone.
Okay. But how if the condition is vice versa? It means that you others waiting for you. What do you feel?
Sorry, sir. Can you repeat?
I mean, you dislike waiting someone, but how if someone wait for you?
Uh, I will say sorry, and I will try to explain my condition why I'm late.
When is it very important to be on time? When is it very important to be on time? Hello? Hello.
Sorry, sir.
Okay.
What are you?
Okay. When is it very important to be on time?
When there's important event.
Okay. Like going to
Mm,
airport.
yes. And I think
Mm,
all are important for me. If I make appointment with someone.
a meeting with supervisors. But I think that Indonesian can be very on time. You can see in the airport, mostly people will be very on time and even in time.
Yes,
Okay, thank you,
that's
Anggi.
already saying.
Yeah, actually, your speaking is not bad. I think it is good. You just need to practice more, and you have the chance to master speaking.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, it is my first time to see you speaking actually. Okay, next person, Agnes. Hello, Agnes.
Hello, sir.
Okay, can you introduce yourself first?
Okay, thank you, sir. My name is Agnes Antika, so you can call me Agnes. I come from Bengkulu. Bengkulu is in Sumatra
Sumatra.
Island.
Mm,
Yes. And
What
I
about you?
am
Okay.
I am 28 years old. Why I wanna learn in this room because I want to improve my skills in English.
Is it important for you to improve your skill?
Yes, important for me.
What for?
What for
Mm-mm. Untuk apa? Untuk apa nih
for
The
for my what?
for study maybe?
Yes, my
Okay.
study and job. Mendukung apa ya?
Okay, to support my job.
Support, yes,
Yeah.
for support my job.
Okay. Can I ask you about a food? What is your favorite type of food?
My favorite.
Mm.
Sorry, signal is bad.
Okay. What is your favorite type of food? You can see in the slide actually, in the part
Yes,
one in the left
yes.
side. Yang di slide nih, yang di ini.
Part one.
Yeah. What is your favorite type of food?
My favorite type of food I like soup like this.
Okay. What is a common meal in your country?
Common meal in my country like
Rice.
ice
Nasi.
cream and
I think
white
nasi
rice.
in Indomie. Siapa nih yang anak kos?
Yes, sometimes
Common type, common mealnya
fried
apa?
fried fried noodle
Fried
sama
noodle, okay.
mie rebus apa ya?
Bowl, boiling ya,
Noodle,
boiling. Mm-mm.
boiling noodle.
Boiling. Atau
Yes,
noodle
like
juga sebenarnya tuh kalau noodle itu berarti udah mie rebus ya. I think kalau kita udah bilang noodle tuh sebenarnya udah mie rebus ya maksudnya. Ya karena kalau di Indonesia mungkin ini, tapi kayaknya kalau di luar tuh agak jarang ya kayaknya eh, ada mie goreng. Ada yang tahu nggak? Soalnya kalau kita lihat kan kayak ramen atau kayak apa makanan-makanan yang sejenis mie di negara lain itu mostly dia itu kayak ini kan, mostly mereka tuh lebih ke berkuah semua kan, rebus semua jadinya kan.
yes,
Berarti kalau if we say noodle, it means that mie rebus ya kan. Mie rebus in whatever type of in whatever it's time, gitu kan. Tapi kalau misalnya kita bilangnya, kalau di Indonesia kan ada fried noodles juga. Gitu.
Yes, fried noodle.
Do you like cooking?
Not to like to cook, but I want to cook. But then to like,
What
don't
type
like
of
very
food?
much.
What type of food you can cook?
Like sambal, you know what?
Yes,
Spicy,
yes, I know.
spicy taste, and like pudding,
Hmm.
pudding like this. Yes, it's like this.
How about a traditional food
Traditional food,
from your Bengkulu?
traditional food, tempoyak, tempoyak
What is that?
it's from durian, you know.
Oh, from
Yeah.
durians. Okay.
Yes, from durian, and
Durian is
ikan.
Asian food, right?
Yes, Asian food. Ikan
So,
pais, you know what is ikan pais?
no, I don't know.
Ikan pais, ikan pais.
What do you eat your main meal of the day? Oh, sorry. Ya benar. What do you eat your main meal of the day? So, like, apa yang kamu makan itu sebagai makanan utamamu nih di hari-hari, gitu.
Almost afternoon,
Okay.
because in the morning I start to work, so I cannot eat too much, and in the evening sometimes I eat like soto or meatball soup. Yes, like this. So
Okay.
in the afternoon.
Okay. Agnes, the first thing you need to improve from yourself is about your fluency. Okay. Like fluency itu lebih kayak kelancaran aja dulu. Kalau saya sih akan fokus kayak udah gue tuh lancar ngomong dulu deh, terserah mau grammarnya bener, mau pronunciation-nya salah, it's okay. You can focus on improving your fluency first. Kayak gimana caranya biar ngomongnya jadi lancar gitu. Kayak in simple way, you can talk what is in your mind. Gitu. You can say it. Fokus ke sana dulu. Itu mungkin perlu sebulan, even more gitu kan, untuk bisa lancar gitu. How to do so? It is not only for Agnes, but for some of you who clarify or maybe identify yourself as a person who has problem in fluency. You can do it like do practice more, ask yourself with many questions like this, just answer it, something like that, and you do the repetition. So there is a big possibility that you can improve your fluency. Thank you, Agnes. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. I think yes,
Okay.
I should study more and know much in
Yeah.
vocabularies.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Siti Cahya. Halo Siti Cahya. Halo Siti.
Halo Kak.
Halo.
Halo Kak.
Okay. Can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay, so my name is Siti Cahya. I am 16 years old. I am from Bandung, and currently I am a student of senior high school in Bandung.
Very nice voice production. Aku suka ininya, produksi suaranya. Jadi yang ibaratnya tuh di ini itu pasti bisa dapat nilai tinggi di IELTS gitu. Karena biasa di IELTS tuh kalau yang punya sound production bagus itu terus gitu kadang tuh agak mudah dapat nilai tinggi karena pronunciation-nya jadi bisa gampang diatur gitu. Okay, let me ask you some question.
Okay.
Do you like art?
I'm not really into art actually.
Mhm. What kind
So
of art do you like to do?
art maybe like drawing,
Mhm.
but not really into.
Okay. Do you think that art should be taught in schools?
Yeah, I think it's quite important
Mhm.
to taught taught art in school because Indonesia have so many art and culture to be taught to students, so we can know about our culture.
How to preserve our culture?
Please,
I mean,
um,
like to shape it, or maybe to make it to always extend.
mm,
What you can do as a student?
maybe we can take the art to the museum to preserve it.
Okay. How does learning art help students to develop?
Mm, I think art can develop like character in
Mhm.
ourselves because art uh, mm, okay. Art can talk about so many things like creativity um, and
If you were a famous painter, what sort of pictures would you paint?
maybe if I was a famous painter, I will paint like architecture or
Mhm.
building, beautiful buildings, something like that.
Are you planning to be an architect?
No.
Okay. Okay. Can you tell about an art that you really like? Maybe song, or maybe dance, or maybe pictures, or anything.
Um, for the art, I like
Mhm.
the drawing and photography. Is uh, I love to see like beautiful pictures and take a photo. Like I said before, I like to take a photo of buildings, like beautiful buildings.
What do you know about the gravity?
Sorry,
What do you know about gravity? Gravity.
gravity.
Yes, gravity. Why do you think people create gravity? Who do you think should pay for public work of art? So the graffiti is the art on the wall or something on the street. Gitu loh, kayak apa ya? Kayak orang yang gambar-gambar tembok-tembok di jalanan. Itu is graffiti.
Oh, oh. I didn't know much about graffiti, so I ever seen something like that in the street, but not in no.
Okay, thank you. In IELTS examination, it is very possible for you to get a question or terms that you don't know the meanings. Like, for example, like I asked Siti about gravity and she doesn't know it, but you can ask them like, what is gravity? Can you explain or give more information about gravity because I don't know it? You can say to the examiner, okay? Kalian bisa tanyain tuh kayak maksud tuh malah kalian mau ngarang-ngarang gitu kan kayak gravity, if you don't know you have to talk because IELTS examination is not something to ask about your honesty, but they will ask you about, they will require to talk to see your speaking skill. Oke, jadi mereka cuma mau lihat kemampuan kita berbicara. Nah, gitu. Oke,
Okay,
next person. Mm-mm. Amar. Halo.
Yeah, okay.
Oke. Can you introduce yourself first?
Yeah, maybe before that, I'm a bit late for joining the meeting. How can I call you, sir?
Okay,
That-
just call me Kahilman aja.
Okay, Kak Hilman, thank you. Yeah, I'm sorry. My name is Amar Bimantara. I'm currently based on Lombok, and I am working in Singaporean company. However, I stay in Lombok. It is something like work from anywhere. Yeah, I'm 25 years old.
Okay. Do you lead a healthy lifestyle?
Yeah, I'm. I really love that a healthy lifestyle. I believe that healthy lifestyle will lead to a better fit, a better stamina, or better healthy for ourselves.
What do you do to keep fit?
Yeah, I'm going to gym every day at the morning. So after
Okay.
that, I keep my diet like I divide my food into 3 macronutrient, that is protein, also carbohydrate, and once more is fat. So I try to exercise and controlling my food, yeah, something like that, maybe.
Have you ever had any habits which you consider to be unhealthy?
Sorry.
Have you ever had any habits which you consider to be unhealthy?
Hmm. I think it is something like changing of my sleeping time because my working hour also changing in every month, or so it is unhealthy to your body that you have another time, but while this month you have to sleep at 9 p.m. or next month you have to sleep at 2 a.m. maybe something like that is not really healthy for your body. So I'm trying to resolve this issue for me.
Okay. How can people improve their health quality?
How can people improve health
Quality.
quality? Yeah, I don't really know that everyone have their habits, but I believe that people will get healthy in the meantime while they try to keep their lifestyle, to keep their to keep exercise and control their food. A lot of cases that people, lot of diet cases are from unhealthy lifestyle, like they consume a lot of sodium or a lot of fat and not necessary food, and rarely exercise in their everyday time.
Do you think there will be more or less illness in the future?
Sorry.
Do you think there will be more or less illness in the future?
Illness.
Yes.
Okay, I think it will be a lot of something new in the future, right? That we don't really know. So I predict that a lot of disease or maybe illness will become in the future. Like when 2018, you don't know, we don't know that COVID will come in 2019, and a lot of people get sick, a lot of people will be got illness, and after 2019, after COVID, after we found the vaccine of COVID, also now coming monkey pox, yeah, something like that. So maybe something in the future, a lot of genetical or biological will be coming, and how can I say it, that mutation. So a lot of mutation will maybe occur in the future.
Is it only mutation can influence the number of diseases or any others?
Yeah, maybe not really about the mutation, but it is quite one of the big factor of the new illness or new disease. maybe also like changing with the weather on the world, changing the climate change, also how people have their lifestyle, how people interact each other. It may be maybe will I don't know how to say it, that new disease may be occur because there is changing in a lot of point of view in our life.
Why do so many people suffer from stress-related illnesses?
Okay, yeah, this is the quite difficult question, like
Mhm.
stress illness. I think a lot of people have their own problem. So uh, uh, I think this is like if you don't have any good time management, you will get the pressure, or you will get pressure, and you will become stressed. Like a lot of activity you will do. Yeah, I don't really know about this, but you will get stressed if you cannot manage your time.
Okay. Do you think that when people get older on, yeah, I mean, their age increase, they will have more stress?
Not really. If we do some examination, or if we really care about this issue, that a lot of people maybe in Japan, that a lot of older people or old people in Japan have relaxed retirement or a relaxed lifestyle. They have a good quality of life. Also, they have like Zen. Yeah, maybe it is a good way to life. Yeah. So it is not true that when you get old that you have more stress. No, it's not. It's not always like that. But there is several cases that maybe like that.
Okay, thank you, Amar. Basically, you have average quality, I mean skill in speaking, but yeah, there is still some rooms to improve.
Yeah.
Masih ada ininya yang terasa kurang enak ketika ngomongnya, gitu. But it's okay. You can improve day by day. Thank you, Amar.
Thank you.
Okay, next we move to Audi. Hello, Audi.
Halo Kak Ilman, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Okay, let's talk about technology. What seasons do you have in your country? Technology. Okay,
Okay.
what's, you know, come on.
Okay. We're talking about technology, and for the season, I think it's already industry. It's already came for industry 5.0. I mean, like we came to that season, and
No,
but
I think that Indonesia only have 2 seasons.
I mean, it's about technology season.
Yeah, I don't know.
Season technology, but season technology. Apa sih? Aduh.
Yeah, maybe in the part 2 and part 3 they talk about technology, but in the part 1 the
Oh,
question about seasons. So what season do you have in your country? So Indonesia only have 2 seasons, dry seasons and a rainy seasons. Which is your favorite seasons?
okay. For my favorite season, it could be rain because
Really?
I'm an introvert person and I feel more comfy when I'm in that moment and that because I think I'm more productive if I'm in a rain season because like I could more learn about myself. I mean like because in that moment.
What do you like to do in, yeah, I think this is already, is your country popular with tourists in every season? Is your country popular with tourists in every seasons? Hello, Audi?
Jaringan gua.
Okay, you come back. Is
Aduh,
your country, hello? Is your country popular with tourists in every season?
yeah, it is. I think Indonesian have one of the most country with 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 a lot of tourists came here, and but mostly they came to Bali, and it could be Ntt because there's a lot of like pure nature that they could came. I mean, like they will not see in their country, but they could have it here, and yeah, it's really popular because I ever hear the news in economic news that the 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 income for the tax that they came here, it's actually make a increase for the salary in Indonesia, yeah.
What are the most popular electronic devices in your country at the moment?
Okay, for the most popular electronic device in my country, it could be smartphone because there is a lot of common price with all of the level economic in Indonesia, and then the internet connection, it's already filled in a lot of province in Indonesia, and I think it's already like almost all of province in here, and it's already common device for a teacher when they teaching a student in school, and yeah, it's already like alternative for all of like young teenager in Indonesia for study, and even like kids too, like they already use smartphone, and yep, that's why a lot of brain for smartphone in here, because yeah, there's a lot of customer here too.
Do
Yeah.
you think electronic devices make life easier or more difficult?
Well, if you're looking at the era before electronic came and after electronic came, we could see the difference, right? And as that accident, we we could think that, oh, it makes our workers easy for for moving their work, and it's more making progress for the company or for their business. And I think yeah, that's why it's giving more easy for this era. And yeah, it's already like already have a research about this problem, so yeah, you could find it on the internet too.
Okay, thank you, Audi. Okay, you have a good pronunciation. Davira. Hello.
Makasih.
Hello, Davira.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about weather. Do you think the weather affects how people feel?
Yes, especially during raining because somehow somehow I usually felt like sad and mellow. Or when it's really hot, people get irritated easily. And to conclude, I think weather affects how people feel.
Okay, what are some example of bad weather in the world?
But weather in the world, I
Yes.
think
Jakarta. Jakarta flood.
I think yeah, and in Jakarta, it's actually there's a lot of pollution in here. Like it's hard to see more than like 20 kilometers. And yesterday I had a flight back to Jambi, and I saw the sky on the Jakarta. It was awful. It's hard to see the houses, the buildings, and it was awful. I think that's a real example of bad weather.
Okay. In your opinion, is anything we can do to prevent bad weather?
Depends on the weather. If it's about pollution, we need to start planting trees or tiba-tiba lupa tanaman apa.
Yeah,
Plants, we need to start planting plants like that, and then reduce the use of motorcycles or cars and start using the public transportation.
Okay. How easy or difficult is it to predict the weather in your country?
I've used the weather tracking for a while, and all of them are accurate, so I think it's really easy. But but sometimes there are times where it is hard, like it gets cloudy, but it didn't get rain like that. But most of the time it's really easy.
Have you experienced any bad thing because of the weathers?
A lot, especially
Raining.
rain, raining cats and dogs. Like it was really hot, but suddenly the rain just start pouring. So I need to run when I'm walking like that, or I need to cancel several plans because of that. So it was awful.
Can you tell one memory that is important for you and there is rain there?
I remember that I had a meeting with my friend because she decided to leave my hometown to continue her study, but because of the rain, and we actually choose outdoor place, so it got canceled. But fortunately, we decided to change it. We changed it on other day, but it was awful because it was outdoor place with really beautiful, a lot of plants, a lot of trees. It's kind of like picnic, but we have to cancel it because of the rain.
Okay. Let's ask other students. Nikat. Hello, Nikat.
Iya, Kak Alam.
Because you are geography students, so maybe you can give another opinions. Is anything we can do to prevent bad weather?
Iya, Kak.
Is anything we can do to prevent bad weather? What we can do?
Iya, Kak. Sebentar, Kak. Gimana, Kak? Maaf, Kak. Maaf.
What we can do to prevent bad weather?
Prevent itu artinya apa, Kak?
Mencegah.
Oh, mencegah. Oke. Oh, iya.
Cuaca buruk.
Astagfirullah, iya mencegah. Oke.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for this topic. I think this topic is
related to your major actually.
Okay, I will explain. Okay. I think it depends for individual to prevent the bad weather, but I think we can prevent the bad weather, but ourselves first. If we have a rainy days, you just wear
bring the umbrella.
Umbrella. Yeah, you just bring the umbrella. Now, so you just wear shoes, and then just protects your body from the water like that. And also, but before you want to go to outside, you just check the BMKG first, because they have ramalan cuaca apa ya Kak?
Weather prediction.
Yeah, they have weather prediction. And then they always update at that time, but you have to prepare first if you want to go some vacation for a long time. Yeah, you just check and download the application. And okay, but if you don't download the application, you can see the sky. If the sky has many if the sky has much of the cloudy, sure, you don't have to go to outside because it's gonna be raining. So you just stay at home and you just chill, and you just make it good. Yeah, I think it's enough, Kak.
Okay, the second question for you. What is the best way to get accurate information about the weather?
Okay, the best accurate to get information about the weather, ya Kak?
Yes, what weather?
Okay. I can say you just download the application. Yeah, because you just download the application, because the staff of the BMKG has a lot of measure the weather prediction. Yeah, and okay, I think it is the same answer in the first question, Kak.
Okay, thank you, Niken.
Yeah, Kak.
Okay,
Sama-sama.
I move to another student, Tiwi. Halo, Tiwi.
Halo, selamat malam Kak Hilman.
Apa kabar? Okay, let's talk about traditional
sehat.
music. What
Yes.
traditional music do you have in your culture?
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity about the traditional music. The traditional music that I have in our culture is like angklung. Angklung is one of the best traditional music in West Java. Sundanese traditional music. Angklung has a lot of heritage, and then this is the multinational sound that is from the Sundanese. Why I take angklung? Because my mom from Sundanese, and angklung is the traditional music tools which is really spread in West Java, not only in the international, but angklung is really has a best heritage in the West Java and on the world. Angklung couldn't play by itself. It must be played by team, which is there is one team is there more than 2 persons, and then angklung has get the support from the UNESCO in 2010. Angklung is the best heritage in the world by UNESCO in 2010, and there is a representative list of the intangible culture. So angklung is really special, not only in West Java but in Indonesia. And I think some of the zillennial, Gen Z and millennial, many zillennial play angklung, not only just for fun, but also to keep the heritage. And then our sister and brother, which is still in the early age, need to play angklung, so the heritage will be nurtured by the age, and in every year, every era, angklung need to be up to date to the heritage. And I think angklung is the best traditional music tools that is be the World Heritage by the UNESCO. That's it for the first question, Kak Hilman.
Okay, the next question: why do you think countries have national anthems or songs?
Thank you for your opportunity. Why do I think countries have national anthems or songs? I think it's really important. Why? Because national anthems or song is the icon for the country itself. Be without the national anthem and songs, there is no icon and make no differences between one countries to another countries. For example,
there is still flag.
Pardon?
There is still country flag.
Yeah, and also, for example, when we are in the international event such as the Olympic. Sorry, in the Olympic, for some from some athlete that win gold medal or another medal like silver.
I think only gold medal.
Yeah, I think when they are win, they have to sing or play the anthems, national anthem and song. It's the pride of the athlete and the country itself and the citizen itself. So it's really important because the national anthems or song is the icon and the pride of the citizen itself.
Okay, why do you think that so many young people dream of being famous musicians? And I think that some of you want to be famous musicians or famous artists.
Okay, thank you very much for your question. Why do I think so many young people dream of being famous musician? Because music is the passion, passion of us. Some of people working in the office while listening to the music, and some of the company has the sound of the music while in the country, in the office, so while working, while listening to the music. And some of people have hobby to play the music instrument. So I think so many young people will be a famous musician because first, for the passion. Two is about the profession or make some money for additional job. And third, for the passion like this. And third, I think when we are being the famous musician, it will make us our personal branding good, that can make our price to be high while we are selling ourselves by personal branding. For example, for applying scholarship, if we famous to be for being the famous musician, for example, angklung, or perhaps the guitar, the modern instrumental. It make our self price is right. Our price is high. For example, it's like for the personal branding. So in my opinion, when we are being the famous musician or famous instrumental player, it can make our personal branding higher than before.
Okay, thank you, Tiwi.
Thank you very
Nova.
much. Thank you very much for your opportunity, Kak Hilman.
Okay, Nova. Halo, Nova.
Hello, Kak.
Okay, the first question is, did you enjoy school?
Okay, I think it's half and half because in some points I really love to go to school. I love to meet my friends and just do the school task. But on the other time, it gives me pressure that it's kind of hard for me to bear. So yeah, it's half and half.
What was your favorite subject?
When I was in school, my favorite subject would be Indonesian, Bahasa Indonesia,
Okay.
or English, because yeah, I just love bahasa and arts.
Okay. So how about your university? What subject you take?
Actually, I take English literature.
Okay, so it is quite related. How did you get on with your peers in school?
I'm sorry, what get on means?
Yeah, how did you get on with your peer in school? Like how to mingle, I think. How to be friends, or how do you socialize, something like that.
Yes. Okay, so when I was in school, like I only have several friends because I am an introvert, and so I only have about 2 friends, and it is from middle school to high school because we went to the same school. And about other peers, I think it is most likely that my friends come from my classmate. So I only be friend with my classmate.
Okay. What subject would you like to learn in the future?
Well, because I already chose a subject that I want to focus in college. So it is English literature.
Okay. What makes a good student?
In my opinion, a good student is really complex because it is not only they need to have good grades or become the favorite of the teachers. It is the mix of their knowledge and their ability to focus in the school. Like when they attend a class, they can focus 100%. It is what makes a student can categorize as good.
Okay. What role should the teacher have in the classroom?
Teacher has a lot of role. They need to what is it? They need to give or act as in the class. Like they need to, of course, teaching the materials, but also to make sure that their student is understand about what they talking about and can make sure that the student is enjoying the class. And yeah, I think that is.
Okay. Do you think that computers will one day replace teachers in classroom?
I don't think so, because in my opinion, a teacher should have empathy to their student. They need not only to be understand what their material is, but they need to feel the emotional state of their student. Like they need to empathize, which is what is robot, yeah, which robot cannot do until now. Like that.
Okay, thank you, Nova.
Yes, thank you, Kak.
Okay, everyone, for the next discussion, I will explain one of writing example to you. So I hope that you do this task. Jadi teman-teman nanti gue minta untuk ngerjain tulisan ini. And when you are done, you can proceed to me. Jadi gue planningnya buat kasih feedback one by one ya. Jadi maksudnya tuh gue langsung balas, gue langsung chat aja. Or maybe I can call you if you make it. Jadi teman-teman selama seminggu gue kasih opportunity buat making this assignment, oke? Jadi pertanyaannya adalah, in some countries, marriage are arranged by the parents, but in other cases, people choose their own marriage partners. Jadi ya di beberapa negara, bahkan mungkin, I don't know, mungkin Arabian country kali ya, yang masih mostly mereka itu menentukan nikahmu siapa, tentukan sama orang tuanya. Tapi I think in Indonesia tuh, mungkin ada beberapa kalian yang di zamannya Siti Nurbaya. Bukan Siti Nurbaya. The question is discuss both system and state. Which one do you think is better? Jadi pertama tuh kalian berarti kan harus ngejelasin dua sisi itu, kayak menikah yang ditentukan sama orang tua atau milih sendiri, dan menurut kalian tuh nentuin mana yang lebih baik. Berarti kalau misalnya kita arrange menjadi empat paragraf. Yang pertama itu kita kayak thesis statementnya, yang kedua itu kita harus bahas tentang marriage arranged by parents, yang kedua itu baru menemukan pasangan sendiri. Ya, I do believe that most of you will just like menentukan pasangan sendiri. Aku yakin sih. Ya, tapi mungkin some of you juga lebih prefer untuk ditentukan sama orang tuanya, gitu kan. Gimana, Jo? Arranged marriage or love marriage is the most controversial topic these days. Jadi dia mulai dengan ngebukanya itu dengan menyatakan bahwa marriage ini adalah salah satu yang kontroversial. An individual has all the right to choose his or her partner, but still in many countries parents are not giving this choice to their grown-up kids. Jadi ada beberapa cultures atau orang tua yang memang mereka itu tidak memberikan kesempatan ini. However, I truly believe a person should have the first say in making this legislation instead of just blindly fulfilling their families. We will discuss both trends in the following paragraphs. Jadi dia tuh kalau di sini udah kelihatan juga, mungkin kita agree juga ya bahwa ini adalah menikah itu adalah life changing decision. Jadi di mana itu kita mungkin perlu memilih sendiri kayak gitu. To start with, arranged marriage are the ones in which individual introduced by their parent and they hardly know sedikit ya. They hardly know anything about each other. Surprisingly, at some places they directly meet on their wedding day. Aduh, ini kayaknya nggak benar sih informasinya ya. Ya bukannya emang ada ya yang begini, yang kayak surprisingly, at some places, they directly meet on their wedding day. Ada begitu ya? Nggak ada kan? Ya maksud tuh mereka kenal dulu nggak sih? Atau walaupun kalau Islam kan ada apa sih istilahnya tuh? Ta'aruf ya? Tapi nggak tahu. Ini kan sebenarnya mungkin penulisnya orang Barat, jadi dia mikirnya tuh just directly meeting on the side. The main reason behind this system is that the elders feel they know what is better for their children. Moreover, they are afraid if their kids will get into an interreligious relationship. Oke. Sebenarnya alasannya benar ya, alasannya karena mereka tidak mau anaknya salah nikah, apalagi itu menikah dengan beda agama, interreligious relationship, which perhaps will be difficult for them in the later stage of life. Therefore, either they give them a few options to choose from or directly introduce them to the person they like. Ini dia di website ini dia dikasih nilai 9 ya. On the other hand, love marriage are completely opposite, in which couple know each other well, and when they are finally convinced that they can spend their life together, they make their parents meet. There are many aspects of the system, like as they already know each other, they have a better understanding and maybe will have fewer expectation. Additionally, such marriage will lower the domestic violence rate in society. Hence, love marriage can be better system for the community. To summarize, both marriage types have their own merit and demerits, but in my opinion, everyone should make their own decision to choose right partner. Certainly, parents can give their advice, but at the same time, they should not force their children with their decision. Ya, mungkin teman-teman juga bisa ini ya, bisa ngambil dari sini. Bentar. Jadi saya klikin contoh-contoh jawaban lainnya. Jadi yang bisa kalian contek ya. In the beginning, ada nggak sih yang di antara kalian yang tidak punya experience menulis writing IELTS? Ada nggak? Ada yang
Aku Kak, no experience.
Okay, sebenarnya in the beginning, what you need to do, Wulan and others, kalian tuh bisa kayak imitate other answers. Jadi kayak contoh-contoh itu kalian imitasi aja dulu gitu kan. Aku kirim ke sini dulu linknya ya. Nah, di situ. Jadi nanti kalian bisa ini pelajari dulu, kan ada banyak contoh ya. Jadi di in this website there are some, ada yang nilainya 4,5, ada yang nilai 7, ada yang nilainya kurang dari 4, kurang dari 4, kurang dari 4, kurang dari 4, 4,5, 5,5, 7,5, 9, 4, 6,5, 5, minus 4 gitu kan. Nah, dari sekian banyak example of the answers, nah kalian bisa dapat idenya. The first thing we need to do is you have to know how to write it well. Mungkin teman-teman juga bisa tambah cari-cari informasi di YouTube juga kayak how to make a writing task 2. Basically, knowing how to write, especially IELTS writing task 2, it will be very useful, especially when you are answering some question related to scholarship. Of course, you should master the skill. Jadi biasanya itu skill ini kepake banget sih. Kalau misalnya teman-teman apply beasiswa atau many things, itu kepake banget untuk teman-teman tuh menggunakan menggunakan ini. So guys, saya harap teman-teman tuh bisa menyempatkan waktu untuk menulis ini. Mostly the times needed is about 40 minutes. Jadi teman-teman sebenarnya sekitar 40 menit aja sih buat ngerjain yang namanya writing task 2. Itu secara normal version ya, atau yang di require-nya. Tapi biasanya sih kalau di awal-awal mungkin you can spend more time ya, sampai bisa bagus dulu. Nanti kalau udah bagus, nanti you can create trik ini, jadi akan lebih bagus. Ada question guys before ending the class?
Halo Kak.
Ya.
Izin bertanya. For the question about the homework, is the topic about marriage or another topic ya Kak?
No, yang ini. In some countries, marriage are arranged by the parents, but in other cases, people choose their own marriage partner. Discuss both system and state which you think is better. Ini deh pertanyaannya. So this is the questions.
Oh, I see. Oke, terima kasih banyak Kak Hilman.
Yeah. So, any others? Oke, jika tidak ada, ya kalau misalnya ada pertanyaan, kalian langsung aja chat saya ya. Oke semuanya, thank you for today. See you in this meeting. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.
Waalaikumsalam, terima kasih Kak.
Oke, bye-bye semuanya.
Terima kasih Kak.
Ya.